Space, vast, endless, and silent. At least, that's what we were always taught, that in the vacuum of space, sound cannot travel. But what if I told you that silence is a lie? That NASA has captured recordings so haunting, so unexplainable, they will make you question everything you thought you knew about the universe. Imagine eerie whispers echoing across Saturn's rings, ghostly howls near Jupiter, and strange mechanical pulses detected as our spacecraft left the solar system. These are not scenes from a science fiction movie. These are real sounds collected by NASA's probes and translated into audio we can actually hear. For decades, scientists have tried to explain them. Charged particles, plasma waves, magnetic storms. And yet, some recordings remain a mystery, sounding less like natural phenomena and more like signals. Could it be the voice of the cosmos itself? Or something out there trying to reach us? Can space even have sound? Now here's the mystery. If space is a vacuum, how can there be sound at all? After all, sound needs air, water, or some kind of medium to travel through. In empty space, your voice wouldn't carry even an inch. Yet, NASA has managed to record strange noises coming from the cosmos. The secret lies in something called plasma waves, electrically charged particles that flow through space. NASA's spacecraft, like Voyager and Cassini, are equipped with special instruments that can detect these plasma vibrations and translate them into sounds we can hear. So, technically, space itself isn't making these noises. It's the energy, the particles, the magnetic fields of planets and stars, all interacting in ways we're only beginning to understand. But here's the creepy part. Even after decades of study, not every sound has a clear explanation. Some remain completely mysterious, haunting echoes in the cosmic silence. The famous NASA recordings. When NASA first released recordings from its spacecraft, the world was stunned. These weren't simple static noises or random beeps. They were sounds that felt alive, eerie, and almost otherworldly. Let's take a closer look at some of the most famous ones, Saturn's rings. In 2004, the Cassini spacecraft orbited Saturn and picked up sounds from its iconic rings. What should have been silent ice and rock instead produced a terrifying screech, like metal grinding or distant screams echoing across the void. Scientists traced it to charged particles colliding with the ring, but even today the sound feels unnatural, like something that shouldn't exist. Jupiter's auroras. The Juno spacecraft gave us another shock near Jupiter. Instead of silence, it recorded a chorus of howls and whistles, coming from the planet's auroras. These auroras are created when solar winds slam into Jupiter's magnetic field. But the sound, it's like the universe itself is howling, a chilling reminder of how violent and alive space can be. Voyager recordings. Then there's Voyager, the spacecraft that traveled beyond our solar system. As it passed through regions of space filled with plasma, it picked up ghostly signals. When converted into audio, they sound like a deep electronic hum, fading in and out, as if the spacecraft itself was listening to a cosmic radio station broadcasting from another world other strange signals. And these are just a few examples. NASA has released countless clips, whistles, hums, screeches, and pulses. Some sound mechanical, others feel almost biological. Each one serves as a reminder that space is far from silent. It's a place filled with hidden voices. So, what exactly are these mysterious sounds? Are they proof of something paranormal, or can science explain them? NASA scientists have put forward several theories, and while some make sense, others only raise more questions. Charged particles and plasma waves. One explanation is plasma waves, charged particles moving through magnetic fields in space. When these waves are converted into audio, they create eerie whistles, hums, and screeches. In other words, what we're hearing is the raw energy of space itself, solar winds and magnetic fields. Another theory points to solar winds, streams of particles released by the sun. When these winds collide with a planet's magnetic field, they create strange vibrations. Around giants like Jupiter and Saturn, these collisions are so powerful that they sound like cosmic storms raging across the sky. Planetary vibrations. Some scientists also suggest that entire planets can produce sound-like vibrations. Just as earthquakes on Earth generate low-frequency waves, similar processes on other planets might explain the deep, rumbling noises recorded by spacecraft, cosmic radiation, and unknown sources. And then there are the sounds that don't fit neatly into any theory. Some signals appear random, others too structured. Cosmic radiation, interference, or something we simply don't. The unexplained factor, the mystery, yet understand. Even NASA admits some recordings remain unexplained, mysterious echoes in the cosmic void. But here's where the mystery deepens. Even with all the scientific theories, not every sound has an answer. Some of NASA's recordings don't fit the models of plasma waves, magnetic storms, or solar winds. Instead, they sound strangely intentional, almost as if they're patterned, like signals waiting to be decoded. Take certain Voyager recordings, for example. Deep hums that rise and fall in ways that feel less like natural noise and more like communication. Scientists hesitate to use the word alien, but conspiracy theorists and believers point to these unexplained signals as possible evidence of intelligence beyond Earth. And that's the frightening part. If these sounds aren't just random bursts of cosmic energy, then what are they? Could they be messages from civilizations hidden among the stars? Or are they natural phenomena that our science simply isn't advanced enough to understand yet? For now, they remain unsolved, a haunting reminder that space holds secrets far beyond our imagination. Pop culture and impact. These mysterious space sounds didn't just stay in NASA's labs. The moment they were released to the public, they sparked a wave of fascination and fear. People across the world described them as eerie, ghostly, and even supernatural. Very quickly, these recordings began to influence pop culture. Science fiction movies and horror films have used NASA's actual space sounds to create atmosphere. Because honestly, nothing Hollywood could invent sounds as terrifying as the real thing. The electronic hums and screeches from Voyager and Cassini can now be heard in movie trailers, soundtracks, and even video games to create that feeling of cosmic dread. Conspiracy theorists, of course, took it a step further. Online forums filled with discussions claiming these were alien broadcasts, secret signals, or even warnings from another civilization. For believers, the unexplained factor wasn't just science, it was proof that we're not alone. Even today, clips of these NASA recordings go viral on YouTube and TikTok. Millions of people replay them, headphones on, shivering at the idea that space, the place we thought was silent, is actually alive with strange, haunting voices. It shows just how much these sounds have captured the human imagination, blurring the line between science and mystery. So, what do these sounds really tell us? On one hand, science gives us answers. Plasma waves, magnetic storms, and solar winds. Logical explanations for a universe buzzing with energy. But on the other hand, the mystery remains. Not every sound has a neat solution. Not every signal has been explained away. Some remain as haunting puzzles, echoes from the cosmos that leave us wondering if something more is out there. For centuries, we thought space was silent, a cold, empty void. But thanks to NASA's recordings, we now know the truth. The universe has a voice. It hums, it howls, it whispers, and sometimes it screams. Whether these sounds are natural phenomena or signs of something beyond our understanding, one thing is certain: space is far from quiet. It is alive, and perhaps in those ghostly sounds lies a deeper message, a reminder that we still know so little about the cosmos, that beyond the stars and galaxies, there may be secrets waiting to be discovered, secrets that could change our place in the universe forever. So, what do you think? Are these sounds simply natural cosmic phenomena that science hasn't fully explained yet? Or could some of them actually be messages from beyond? Could it be the universe itself trying to communicate with us? Or something else out there waiting to be discovered? Share your theories in the comments below. I'll be reading them. And if these mysterious sounds gave you chills, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to FT Mysteries for more mind-bending stories from the cosmos, true crime, and the darkest corners of history. Because sometimes the truth isn't silent at all. It's waiting to be heard.